Hey guys, I am Joanne Johnson and this is Good Mood, Good Food. And of course, I'm the motivational chef. At least I think I am. I don't know. Today has been crazy. We have a show for you. I just can't even with this. We have got Craig DeBolt from 103.3 Earth FM in the house. James Radford is here. We're making an egg roll bowl. And you know what? I threw my motivational point out the window. I decided to do something completely different because today has been crazy. We're going to talk about being the king and queen of wing it. We'll see you in just a second. Okay, listen.
What?
No, he says what? Like nothing. He's been making me laugh the entire morning. This is why when you come to the show, I absolutely adore him. He's fabulous. He's hilarious.
She's trying to motivate you. I have to motivate her so she can motivate you.
It's for real.
That's
and that kind of goes with the motivational point that we're going to talk about, being a king and queen of wing it, because there are days when I'm not so motivational. So then you show up, because I was walking around like Eeyore this morning.
Eeyore.
Like, it was terrible. It was terrible. And then he shows up and everybody else showed up and I'm in a much better mood.
Yes.
So super happy. Happy enough to put some sesame oil in this screeching hot pan.
It is on fire.
Okay, it's on your side for a reason because my hair will be like, like that. Did you see? That's what's
really?
gonna happen.
More every time I'm here with the hair tips.
No,
is this necessary?
I didn't. No. Listen.
Okay.
Just let me do my thing. Okay.
Carry on.
We're gonna make an egg roll bowl. So what we're doing is taking what?
Eggs.
No.
Rolls. Congealed grease.
Yes!
Yes!
We're taking congealed grease. It's awesome. You look at you. Okay, he was doing a live stream, right? So I need to cook while I talk. But
probably.
So you're doing this live stream and you're telling everybody, he goes in and he hones in on this cold meat, right? Because we're supposed to look like it's all wonderfully warm and whatever. And he's showing everyone in Facebook land.
Behind the scenes kind of stuff. Make it, make it real.
Okay. It was supposed to, and it didn't. So we're going to have to add a sound effect later. See? Okay.
Oh, am I in sound effects?
Yeah. Okay. So there's that. So.
Oh God.
So there
That's
it is.
America.
Okay. So we're going to add some cabbage. Okay.
If you have to.
I do. I absolutely have to. And I'm going to use my hands because I've washed my hands 50 times.
Should I grab this thing?
Yes. A utensil is often recommended.
Well, but I noticed this is a non-stick pan, so it needs a non-metal thing.
So what we're going to do is we're going to cook some cabbage, and we're going to do everything that goes inside of an egg roll, right? But we're not going to roll it up.
Does cabbage taste like it smells?
Yes, but I will tell you that it's full of like antioxidants. Cabbage is very, very good for you. And I don't know if y'all ever do this, but if you start craving like cabbage and onions and things like that, which I do sometimes, and I'll have that all the time, just a little bit of dairy-free butter and some salt and pepper on that, and I'll just like mow right through that thing. It's awesome. Yeah, it's true.
Oh man.
It's true.
You're not selling that one on me. I apologize. That's not happening.
No, you would like it though, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, well, so what, but if we put the other things, if we put carrots with it.
Sure.
And I hate to tell you this, but your carrots are behind your Facebook Live.
Oh, that's all right. We'll move the Facebook Live.
So we have to move the people.
We have to move the Facebook Live to the onions.
Yeah. Okay.
And, okay.
And we're going to pour our carrots in. Or.
Oh, dump the whole thing?
Let's do that. Why not? Let's put them all in
Let me do it in a pleasing manner.
Okay. See, he's better than I am, see? So this is good.
Sorry, everyone.
So there goes Facebook. All the fans left us. That's okay.
They'll be all right.
So, any hoozle. So, what have you been... So, you have some really exciting things going on. So...
We do.
I don't even know if I want to tell people how fabulous it is, what you're doing.
Well...
Do I?
From a timeline perspective.
It's over now, and how great was it?
Oh man, what a show that was! Dude, were you guys?
It was so good.
Were you guys at Heritage Park on June 30th for Charlie Daniels Band? A free show celebrating America? It doesn't get any better.
Charlie Daniels, he was awesome.
And she cooked him shrimp and grits.
I did do that. I did that because...
Oh, I'm supposed to be stirring.
I brought you to help.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, you got
so
me
you got
monologuing.
so excited. Well, because now, I mean, we know, I fed Charlie Denny's a long time ago, and he fell in love with my shrimp and grits. And so when I found out that he was going to be in town, I so jumped on that opportunity.
How could you not?
Well, I cried. I pitched a small hissy, and I was like, "How come I'm not giving him shrimp and grits?"
And I said the show's free. You can come, just get there.
Yeah.
Park anywhere.
So and we cooked him the shrimp and grits, and he loved it, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He did.
He did.
It's a fact, sir.
He said he's going to come back next year just for the shrimp and grits.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
See what happens when you're proactive? Awesome.
He was kind of irritated he didn't get an egg roll.
Well, I know. But it's already smelling really good. And we're going to take our greasy meat in a second.
All right.
You've been
now
waiting.
We're getting somewhere.
You've been waiting. So, but see, not everything we make is healthy. I mean, come on.
Well, so far it looks like it is.
Well, yeah, because we haven't added the other stuff to it.
There's nothing in here I'd eat.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. Carrots.
No, but see, if
I'll
I had
try
some
the
ranch,
cabbage. I'll try it. Calm down.
I'm calm. I'm calm.
How long does this cook?
For a little while longer because we have another segment. So I may have to have somebody jump in because I know he's going to have to leave us in a minute.
That is going to be weird, isn't it?
Well, no, because I kind of go with things. Again, we're talking about being a king and queen of wing it. And so one thing that happened is you've got to bug out of here.
I have a commitment with an interview back at Earth FM.
Exactly.
And yeah.
So you'll have to taste this later, and Jazz Gill,
oh, that's right.
Our comedian Jazz Gill is going to step in. So
Jazz.
we're going to see her in a minute. We may or may not see him. We'll see. If I don't see you in a little while, thank you for coming, and I'll see you next time.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So let that
I did well on my stirring today.
back on the air.
Oh.
And you and I are just conversing amongst each other. We're talking amongst ourselves.
And I wasn't thrown out like earlier stated.
So listen, we're going to throw our greasy meat.
Okay. It's pre-cooked meat.
Well, it is because we're trying to make this fast. And hey, Jazz!
Oh man, it's Jazz!
Hey, what we cooking?
We got Jazz.
Hey, I like that. That was really good. So listen,
Jazz, check it.
He's doing this. He's talking about the greasy meat all day long.
Okay.
What's your opinion on cabbage?
I can do without cabbage.
This is not going well.
I like greens, but broccoli.
Okay.
I'm a fan
so you
of
got
broccoli.
two. I'm just saying. I'm setting this up because two anti-cabbage people. If this ends up being delicious,
I'm not anti-cabbage. I just want to put that out there. I am not anti-cabbage.
Equal vegetables.
I love all my vegetables equally. I am not anti-cabbage.
You're
going to have us have hate mail from the Cabbage
From the Cabbage Institute. Oh my gosh.
Okay, listen.
Whoa, that is garlic-tastic.
That is really awesome. So we did the cabbage, and you know what? We need those green onions a little bit. Let's chop up
That's
a
all
few
you,
of those.
Jazz.
Okay, I'm just chopping.
Yeah, can you chop that and stick some of those in there?
Green onion.
All right. Whew.
Just chop a broccoli.
They didn't tell me. All right.
And I'm just going to be over here while y'all do this. And,
I mean, it looks good.
And I'm going to fan myself with my book that I wrote, okay, because my fan broke on the break, and it's a shameless plug. And
are they doing that overhead shot?
Yeah, they are. And I kind of do like that.
This is a good time to do the overhead shot because the grease that I was referring to is now turned into a liquid.
All right, so we're going to add some sausage.
Very shiny. It's HD friendly.
Okay, so let's add some sausage and make it greasier.
Oh man.
Okay.
Our arteries.
Yeah.
But it's a once a thing. It's
just
you know
it's for fun.
It's called good mood, not healthy food.
It's called making cabbage edible.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
They're baking to balance out this cabbage.
No, bacon is later in the day. But here's the thing. So you're all upset about your cabbage. We can't even see it anymore.
I'm kind of
okay. It's basically a meat
No,
dish
the cabbage
is
pretty much disappearing.
Yeah. So you're going to be okay. We're going to throw a little onion in there. We're going to put a little Chinese 5-spice.
Holy Toledo.
Okay, like so.
That's a lot
we added
of that.
our garlic.
What is
a little bit of soy sauce.
A little bit of Monaco.
Yeah.
Like that.
I don't have anyone in my life right now.
You don't have one of what?
A Monaco or anyone. She's putting it out there.
She's and
this just turned into a totally different show.
And Jazz.
I don't know where to go from there.
She's freestyling.
Yeah.
Just like a jazz artist.
I'm winging it.
Yeah.
I'm winging it.
Boom. Full circle.
Oh.
That's a segue back in.
All right, listen, Jazz, do your onions.
Okay.
Okay. So she's gonna throw her onions in. We've got the cabbage, we have cabbage, onion, carrots, a little soy sauce, a little Chinese 5-spice, a little black pepper, a lot of garlic, okay? And we're gonna tell ourselves that it's healthy because we're not using the egg roll itself, right? Okay. But that's pretty much all that we're gonna do to that. They're not even listening to me. I'm gonna go. Y'all are just talking amongst yourselves.
No, she's listening. She's chopping onions.
I don't know how many onions. I don't know how many onions.
Just that pile is awesome.
Okay.
See, this is what I'm talking about. More with the wing
right?
This
is the thing. But that's how people cooked back in the day when they knew how to cook. It wasn't like a quarter cup. It was put that pile in there.
That's what I do. And you know what I do? I take things like my kids will be like, there's nothing to eat in this house, right? And then I walk up to the cupboard and I'm like, well, I'm going to take that. And all of a sudden you have this dish and it's amazing.
It smells delicious.
Yeah.
Way before stove time.
This is amazing. Do you smell that though? It smells awesome.
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
No, it's delicious.
I'm
sorry. I was waiting for Jazz to respond.
I was mesmerized by the smell that I couldn't even respond.
I'm going to say this.
More with my book.
Anytime I've ever
I came with a book.
Cabbage before, it was I had to leave the state. Yeah. So, and this is pleasing. So far, so good.
And the only cabbage I eat is my mom's cabbage, so you should feel special.
Okay, so we're going to have to taste this before we go to the break. So if you want to plate a little bit of that on there.
If I want to plate.
Put some on the plate. I would encourage you not to actually dump it, but maybe just to gracefully.
That is like
presentation.
Yes.
But I would put some more.
Thank you, Jazz.
Can you put a little bit more than that?
Yes,
See, he's so anxious because he's got to go do something fun.
I'm going to get some green in this one. Beautiful. Are you wanting the whole area?
I would. Because there might be people here in our studio audience that want to taste it.
Okay, yes.
What do you think? They
might? Thinking of others.
Okay, and so Jazz, so we have some forks in your drawer.
Okay.
And then we have some green onion that's already chopped up that we just want to put on the top, right? Okay, you can stop now. Okay, one more scoop. Okay, you can stop now.
Now.
Okay, let's turn off our oven so we don't burn what's left. And
should we move it from the eye that's on fire?
Oh, yeah. And see the onions that are behind the Facebook Live? We want to kind of sprinkle those on top.
Hold on.
Shall I?
You shall.
You know what's fun about the Facebook Live? Is that my phone's on fire.
Look, your phone is on fire. Your phone has had a meltdown.
The soy sauce can hold it now.
Okay, very good. All right, get a fork and taste that. And this is not hot, so if you want to bring that platter closer to you and just put it right here and give it a taste. And let's see how much you hate it, okay?
I'm going to hold the platter for you, Jazz.
Aren't you a gentleman in 2018? I love
yes.
it. Okay.
She went for the safe beef piece.
Safe meat.
The greasy beef.
Okay.
So you don't hate it. See?
Okay. I don't hate it.
See? See? And it has the cabbage in it, and she doesn't hate it. So, and how long did that take us to do?
One of the greatest reviews ever.
Yeah.
It took us about 4 minutes and 23 seconds.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it took. So, we're winging this, right? We're going to be talking about
we can't double dip because other people are going to eat, right?
Okay. So eat off the side.
All
right.
I got
so
some
we're going to
cabbage.
be talking. I'm going to be talking about. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to be talking about winging it when we come back from the break, and we're going to hear from the James Radford Band. Thank you for coming.
And I just ate cabbage, and I don't feel any pain.
Awesome. We're happy. Okay. All right, so this, look, okay, it's really good. It's really good.
It's delicious.
So you were afraid. You were thinking you might not like it because there was cabbage in it. Fooled you.
Yeah, it did fool me. You have figured something out with that. I really enjoyed it.
I think what it is the Chinese 5-spice. That's just, it's a really cool flavor that goes in there. But anyways, we were going to talk about... Hey, girl, how are you?
Good. The walk isn't the only thing hot
I'm
up
telling
here.
You. Jennifer. Jennifer from Beau Segal Salon. She's the one who saves me. She is the hair artist. Look at this hair. It looked better when I started, though, before I need you. But I'm glad that you're here because I need for you to taste this as well.
I was just about to ask if I could help myself.
Okay, come this way. You taste it. You be with Jazz. But I wanted to say, because we're going to hear from the James Radford, I was going to say the James Radford Band. We have the pleasure of having him all to ourselves. How cool is that? He is an amazing musician, so we're going to hear him play. But I wanted to talk about winging it because You know, Jennifer, you and I were talking earlier before we started shooting today about just how everything just hits the fan. Everything goes wrong. And you're sitting there like, I had a completely different subject that I was going to talk about today. And I decided, no, let's take a minute and talk about winging it.
Yes.
Because that's what we do on a daily basis. Nothing ever goes as planned, right?
Ever.
No.
Not ever. And you're sitting here and you're like, I was almost in tears. Was I not? It was terrible. I was almost in tears. And then I was like, okay, look, nothing is ever going to go the way that I want it to go. And I'm going to have to learn to be okay with it. I'm going to have to learn to understand that I have no control over anything, because I sit here and I try to control everything. And then I get upset because it doesn't work out, and I'm thinking, well, God doesn't love me or whatever. That's not the case. The reality is, if I look at the right camera, that's helpful. So, hey, how you doing, girl? But here's the thing. So if I try to control it, forget it. I'm a crazy hot mess. But the minute that I release it back to him and say, you know what, just have your way with this, do what you need to do, then I can relax in that and I can trust him and things go a lot better. Like this week has just been a crazy hot mess. And I'm going to tell you, we had some terrible things happen to us again. We constantly seem to have things go wrong. And I actually had somebody say to me yesterday, she called me, she wanted to talk for a couple of hours, which was awesome. I'm trying to work, but listening to her. And she said, I want to let you know that I feel like I'm supposed to tell you these certain things. And one of the things that she said is, you're kind of like the modern day Job. And I have had a lot of trouble shaking that. But there's a lot of truth in that. A lot of us are like the modern day Job, and we're trying to handle everything ourselves. Life continues to come at us, but we have to continue to keep our faith and to trust that everything's going to be okay. The minute that we start trying to own it, figure it out, worry about it, then it just, I don't know how to say it better than this. It just goes bad. We're trusting a different source, if I might. You need to trust God. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. Have a great week. I'm gonna flip this over to James Radford. Y'all enjoy him. He's got some great material. Get the book, Empower Your Body, Empower Your Mind. Thank you to my guest today, Craig DeBolt, Earth FM 103.3, the hilarious Jazz Gill, Jennifer Disnuk from Boastigal Salon. We will see you next week.
Still remember that old dirt road and my daddy's old pickup truck. Just me and you in them old back roads, doing our best to not grow up underneath that Carolina moon. Lord, I tried so hard, gave so much to you, and I still remember that old dirt road, where you held me so close beneath that Carolina moon, underneath that Carolina moon. Driving through town just today, I caught a glimpse of me and you, the windows down, the radio on. I smiled and thought of me and you underneath that Carolina moon. Lord, I tried so hard, gave so much to you, and I still remember that old dirt road, where you held me so close beneath that Carolina moon, underneath that Carolina moon. underneath that Carolina moon. Lord, I tried so hard and gave so much to you. Underneath that Carolina moon. Lord, I tried so hard and gave so much to you. And I still remember that old dirt road